One sec. Okay, yesterday when I posted the review for the horrible shitfest of a movie called Lore, I thought, okay, surely that is going to be the worst movie that I'm going to watch in January, because January is notorious for companies pumping out their shitty movies just to get rid of them. Nope. I gave up my morning workout to sit down and watch this movie, Get Gone, and goddamn, I was actually dreading watching and reviewing a movie that I have to watch later today called Dead Earth, which looks absolutely fucking terrible. And I can tell you right now, as bad as that movie is going to be, because I know it's going to be fucking terrible because it's the sequel to the movie Driver, it will not be as bad as this fucking movie that I just watched right now. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. I want to keep this review short because, God honestly, this movie deserves no minutes of my time to even talk about it, but it's probably going to drag out and go into a rant video. I don't know. Anyways, I knew going into this movie that it was not going to be good. The trailer for this movie looks absolutely terrible, okay? And I was dreading watching it, but a few people have asked me if I was going to review it. So again, this is what I do. I review movies, and I'm painfully honest if I don't like them. And I'll tell you, this movie's fucking terrible. This movie wouldn't even get a good mark if it was a high school film project. Okay, this is terrible. From the direction, from the production. The production I can understand because they probably had zero budget. But then you have to think about it because, I mean, Lin Shaye's in this movie. And first of all, what the fuck is Lin Shaye doing in a movie like this anyways? She must be friends with somebody. And then I thought, maybe in the back of my mind, I'm going to be a little harsh before I sit down because, I mean, it has Weston Cage Coppola in this as well, who's Nicolas Cage's son. Okay, so I thought, okay, there's a couple big names in here, especially Lin Shaye. Do you know what I mean? Nope, I'll tell you right, just off the hop, and then I want to get this out of the way. Lin Shaye, her performances on screen are good. I mean, you can always guarantee it. And don't get me wrong, Lin Shaye, obviously, she's an icon, but she's also been in some terrible movies too. Not because of her, but just and I'm not going to list them all. Do you know what I mean? But whenever I don't understand why she does movies like this, where they're terrible. This movie is fucking terrible. Okay. Anyways, Lin Shaye aside, God damn it. Okay. I don't even know where to start with this movie. First of all, I'm pissed off, okay, because one of the first things I do, and this movie just came out, okay, it just got released today. I went to IMDb. Now, yes, it's played at some festivals and stuff like that. I went to IMDb to the user rating, okay? You know what I'm going to say already. I go on there. There's 87 votes, okay? 87 fucking votes. And as it stands right now, 31 people have given this movie a 10 out of 10. Are you fucking kidding me? 31 out of 86 thought this was a 10 out of 10 movie. The fucking Godfather, okay, is a 10 out of 10 movie. So you're telling me this is comparable to the fucking Godfather? Are you fucking kidding me? This drives me insane when these fucking idiots do this, and I hate it when they upvote it, because really it's sitting at a 5.5 out of 10 right now, which is probably 5 more points than this movie fucking deserves, okay? But they upvote it so people will rent it thinking that it's going to be fucking good or to get the votes up. Take my word for it. I've never lied to you in the past, and I'll never lie to you in the future. This movie is fucking terrible. I had to fucking fight. I thought I fought to sit through the movie Lore, okay? This movie it was a struggle. Like, honestly, I had to get up and walk around while the movie was playing. Like, it's terrible. Like, okay. Whew, the synopsis. A hope-busting group goes on a team-building retreat to Whiskey Flats or whatever, runs into trouble as they cross paths with an evasive drilling company that is warring with a very private family. Okay, so there's the synopsis. Oh, God, I don't even want to fucking do this review. Okay, so anyways, first act, we're introduced to everybody. We're introduced to this family, which is trying to rip off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm guessing. Okay. So you've got Lin Shaye as mama. It doesn't even, whatever. There's the dad. Then Rico Anderson, who, I mean, his lines are fucking terrible, but his acting is good. Okay, I guess, you know, you're only as good as what you're given. And I mean, goddamn, like these actors were given nothing. Like they were fucking literally, it looked like before they started filming it, like the director, and I'll tell you who he is, the director, Michael Thomas Daniel, okay, would say, okay, you say this, this, and this. Roll it, and that's what they would say. Cut. Okay, act 2, you say this, this, and this. Roll it, and that's... Or they had cue cards hold up, and they were reading the fucking cue cards. Like, I've never seen such forced fucking lines in all my life. It was just... And I was waiting. I was waiting for sometimes for the actors, when they would say their lines, to, like, look at the camera and, like, be like... You sure you wanted me to say it like that? Or am I actually going to say this fucking retarded line? Like, holy fuck. Anyways, okay, so the family is Mama, Don Maxwell, and then we've got Weston Cage who plays Patton, and then Bailey Coppola who plays Apple Maxwell. Okay, so the two sons are supposed to be these legendary fucked up kids, okay, because of all the drilling and the fracking that's going on in this area of forest that this family lives in. Mind you, and they even say they've been living in this forest, in this house, illegally, like on this land, for 30 years. So you think something would have been done by now. How the fuck you can live there for 30 years is beyond me, but whatever. So it's turned their skin like they're albinos, okay? Or at least they're supposed to be. So there's this big legend about these freaky kids that can't go out anywhere because they look like freaks and blah, blah, blah. And then when we actually get to see them, it's fucking retarded. Like the makeup for this movie, and don't tell me, I don't want to hear anybody involved in this movie say they didn't have a fucking budget. They must have had something. Fuck, Lin Shaye's in your goddamn movie, for Christ's sakes. You've got Nicolas Cage's son in this fucking movie. So the makeup is fucking terrible in this movie. First of all, there's no gore. Absolutely no gore. A couple nails through some feet and a couple of rubber fingers get cut off. It's a joke. It's a joke. But the makeup on these two kids, you know, the way this group, this team building group before they go in the forest is talking about, oh yeah, I want to try and get pictures of these fucking kids because they're legends, and you can get, you know, and the drilling guys, the drilling company, oh yeah, I heard you can get $300 for pictures of these kids and blah. And when you say, what? It's fucking stupid. These are the healthiest looking sick kids I've ever seen in my life. First of all, they're not kids. They're fucking adult men. Okay, Nicolas Cage's son and this Apple Maxwell or Bailey Coppola. Okay, all it is, it looks like they went to the fucking Bulk Barn or the dollar store and bought the cheapest fucking white makeup you could fucking put on somebody. It's so bad that Weston Cage, okay, he has a beard, okay, and it's so bad that you can see his actual skin color through his beard, and then just this part up here is white. And it's again, it's so fucking bad that there's some shots in the movie where they forgot to do behind his ears, and there's circles around his eyes where it's the actual skin color. And there's makeup on his fucking beard. Like, I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know if this was supposed to be like a joke. But this movie it takes itself seriously, so I'm thinking, no, this isn't like a spoof movie. This is actually filmed to be legit. Oh, did I even get to what happened? So, anyways, we get introduced in the first act to the family. You know, you think there's going to be some big war between the drilling company because they're moving into their land, and these kids. No, they kill the three stupid asses drilling guys in like 30 seconds. And they do pretty much nothing. The one kid, Apple Maxwell, has this sickle and he's fucking chopping this guy into pieces. But you never see anything. Not a fucking thing. No blood splatter. I mean, he literally hacks this guy into fucking pieces for like 30 seconds. Okay, not a fucking drop of blood on him. His white mask that he wears, not a fucking drop of blood. I'm thinking, are you really? Like, is this movie that dumb? It is. It really is. The second act is when the team building team goes into the forest. Okay. And I mean, whatever. It's the whole second act is just stupid dialogue, just retarded. I mean, Weston Cage's character, like, I don't know. They do close-ups on his face, like he's supposed to be this psycho. Like every shot of him, he has his eyes rolled back in his head, or his eyes are like, he tries to be like his dad, you know, in Face Off, where he had his eyes open. Really, I'm thinking, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Is this movie actually that fucking stupid that they're going to try that? Well, yeah, they do. And it fails miserably. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, the third act, you'd think the pace would pick up, or, I mean, the third act, I'm not sure what they were trying to do in the third act. If they were trying to do like a little, House of a Thousand Corpses, or maybe try like, some Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. I don't know, man. But whatever it is they were trying to do, like, just it failed fucking miserably. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this movie. You know what I mean? I know this review is probably terrible, but so is this fucking movie. I mean, God damn it. Like, I can't even suggest, no, I'm not going to go there. I am going to say, watch this movie. Please watch this movie, because I want you to see this movie and then come back here and tell me if I'm over exaggerating as to how bad this movie is. I could have went easier, but again, 31 fucking votes for 10 out of 10. Like, fuck off. Okay, give me a break. And I'm going to tell you something else too. I'm not going to make any friends here with this comment. I went on IMDb and I've started to post my reviews on IMDb in the critics column. And I went on there and read a couple critics that are on there now. And I'm not going to fucking name names, okay? A couple of these guys gave this movie a 4 out of 5. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like, first of all, you're fucking straight up lying to your audience. Okay, second of all, you probably got a screener copy and didn't have the fucking balls to tell your audience how bad this movie was, because you didn't want to look bad in front of the makers of this movie because they gave you a screener copy. So you just blatantly lie to your fucking audience, who are going to go watch this and then say, what the fuck is this guy talking about? How did this guy give it a 4 out of 5? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm telling you straight up right now, this movie is at best a 2. A 2, and that's it. And I'll give it I don't even know if it's worth that, okay? But I can tell you straight up now, for every single one of these idiots that gave this a 10 out of 10, what the fuck are you doing? All you're doing is blatantly lying to people. It's terrible, and I fucking hate it. So anyways, I've said more than enough, more than I wanted to say. I didn't even want to do a review for this movie. And I at one quick point, I wasn't going to, but when I jumped on IMDb and saw that user rating, it just fucking put me over the edge. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I got to say something about this movie, because it's fucking terrible. From beginning to end, there is nothing good about this movie. The direction sucks. The fucking makeup. They go through the end credits. There was fucking stunt people in this movie. Where were the fucking stunts? There's one scene where Apple Maxwell gets hit by Ranger Rico's fucking pickup truck. You can clearly see that the fucking truck is not moving and that he walked into the fucking truck. Like, it's a joke. Okay, like, yeah, they could pull this stuff off, back in the 70s, you know what I mean, or the 80s, and get away with it. We're not doing this now. People are putting out, made on zero budget movies on YouTube that are a zillion times better than this, with better makeup. The makeup in this movie is fucking abysmal, okay? And I don't want to hear, oh, we had no budget, or we worked with what we had. Fuck no, I don't care, man. I've seen YouTubers make better movies than this. You know what I mean? More engaging, better direction. Like, this is a fucking joke. So anyways, okay, whatever. I guess apparently 31 people, this is a 10 out of 10. So what the fuck do I know? Anyways, please go watch this movie. Oh, but don't say I didn't fucking warn you, okay? That's all I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. I can't believe I gave up fucking gym time this morning to sit down and watch this pile of fucking shit.